two qualities of intervals in the major scale. What are they?
Perfect and major.
Perfect and major. Thank you. And so we'll just use a P for perfect, a capital P for perfect, and a capital M for major. We'll just know that that's what we mean by that. So perfect, major. What intervals are the perfect intervals? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Which intervals? Mike?
1, 4, 5, and 8.
1, 4, 5, and 8. Yes. And which intervals are the major intervals?
2, 3, 6, and 7.
2, 3, 6, and 7. Good. And so we just want to, this is something you have to remember. So this is another one of those things that I told you, it has to be an automatic. You really need to just remember this. Perfect intervals are 1, 4, 5, and 8. Major intervals are 2, 3, 6, and 7. And then once you understand that, you can use the key signature of the bottom note to find out whether it's major or perfect. All right, so we looked at seconds, thirds, and fourths yesterday. Let's go on. Let's look at some fifths, sixths, and sevenths. And again, we're just going to work with the intervals of the major scale, the perfect, and major intervals. All right, so I'm looking for a perfect fifth above E. So, Emily, what's a fifth above E?
B.
B. Yes. And so we're going to find the key signature of the bottom note. What's the key signature of E?
It has 5 sharps.
Close.
4.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you really want you have to know these key signatures on automatic, because otherwise it'll really slow you down doing intervals. So 4 sharps. So what are the 4 sharps?
F, C, G, and D.
What does that tell you about B?
It would be a natural.
So the perfect fifth then will be E to B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do another one. Perfect fifth above A sharp. Who wants to do this? Any takers? All right. James. What's a fifth above A?
E.
What is it?
E.
E. Right.
Sharp.
What would be the answer?
E sharp.
E sharp?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Because there's a sharp right there. I know. A.
Okay. And so why do you think that? All right. Well, it does say, did you read it up above this exercise? It says, notice that all perfect fifths are natural, natural, sharp to sharp, and flat to flat, except for B to F sharp and B flat to F.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Is that why you knew it was sharp?
Yeah.
Right. Good. So perfect fifths are always going to have the same accidental, aren't they? So this is another way we can do it. We could look at the key signature of the bottom note, but there is no key signature of A sharp. So we can just say, okay, we know it's going to have the same accidental unless it's B to F, right? So we can always get the answer using the key signature of the bottom note, using the major key signature of the bottom note. But this is another way we can do perfect intervals. So another way you could say it is all perfect intervals have the same accidentals on both notes, except for if one note is B and the other note is F. Okay, so if you have a B and an F, it doesn't work. But any other time, all perfect intervals have the same accidental. Pretty easy.